seventh session. The Sunday session we want God willing I'll finalize it next week. Amen. So next session actually what I'll do is I'll summarize all the struggles we've been talking about and the victory that we have in Christ Jesus. Like practically what does the death of Jesus Christ do to us as believers? Amen. In this session, maybe ladies, I'll need your attention because the basic argument is okay, sometimes guys treat you the way they do because of the way you present yourself. So my argument is you taught them. Of course, my kids and I they play with live wires. If you know who you're a live wire, I'll advise you to stay connected. One day they'll get the shock of their life. Amen. But otherwise, sometimes most of the time they treat you the way they do because of the way you present yourself. So you taught them. She often complains of how they treat her. She wonders whether or not it's just the way things ought to go for her. Complaining of why she attracts guys that don't really love her. Guys who, truth be told, last after her. Guys she thinks would never mind literally dating any girl on campus after leaving her. She keeps sailing from one relationship to another, tossed to and fro by the waves of frustration like no other. As the pattern keeps repeating like her favorite song, her heart keeps breaking and her head just can't stop aching, not sure what's wrong. Her mind isn't big enough to comprehend what exactly keeps happening, but for how long? It's like all they see is an object. None of them sounds mature enough to change the subject. Each time the topic is brought up, she can't even interject. She keeps on giving her in for fear of being a reject. Yet before she knows it, she gets dumped, ready to be caught the next guy's project. Truth be told, you taught them how to treat you, sis. This might sound harsh, but this is a fact. And this is true, sis. Your actions are what land you into trouble. The way you present yourself is what makes you stumble. Showing them eye candy makes them desire to lick the lollipop sweeter than stumble. Each time you walk around in your short skirts and bare bags, each time you want to look like the ladies you see in the latest magazines, each time you move around in your tight jeans and your bare chest, each time you desire to dress like the ladies in the most recent movie scenes. Guys will always be guys. Give a boy a toy and he'll surely play. Unless he has learned the basics and he's more than willing to fight, he'll surely escort you with his eyes till you get out of sight. Yet even after you do, he'll still think he has the right to keep the image he got and display it in his mind during the night. What would even stop him from exciting himself using image? He lacks insight. On the other hand, you are unaware of what happens in this guy's mind. He approaches you with a name different from the one in your innocent mind. Since you told him you ain't worthy his respect, he won't mind. Forget about getting even a bit of it after you say yes. Even if you mind, what he sees is nothing but a toy. Don't be surprised when he plays. He ain't out of his mind. Give a boy a toy and he'll surely play. If through his eyes you can offer him immediate gratification, why think he'll stay when all he wants is temporary satisfaction? Give him a slight chance and he'll aim for the next target without delay. Guys will always be guys. Give a boy a toy and he'll surely play. I know you're beautiful, a lady wonderfully and fearfully made. God actually knew what he was making when it was your turn to be mad. You entered by project. You are the main project that he actually made. You are worth more than all the gold and diamonds in the world your maker made. But unless you present yourself as such, guys will always be guys. It's simply how their fallen nature was made. Give a boy a toy and you surely play. I know it's something ladies can't relate, but if you can get a picture of any lady on the internet and use it for his own pleasure, what would stop him from using you in response to peer pressure? Especially if you don't mind presenting yourself like the ladies he saw on the internet. The King of Kings had to leave the heavenly glory. The Lion of the tribe of Judah living his throne is Matthew's story. Christ Jesus had to come down on earth as recorded in history. God's only begotten Son bled and shed his precious blood when only a few felt sorry. When it came to purchasing you, Christ's very life was laid down just before he rose in victory. Nevertheless, unless you learn to place such value on yourself without delay, guys will always be guys. Give a boy a toy and he'll surely play. The guys you really like will be pushed away each time they see toys. They are grown up, trust me, they don't have time for toys. They ain't boys. Each time you dress seductively, they'll always look away, unlike boys. A story is told about Tamar and Judah, Israel's fourth born. Planning to trap him, Tamar knew the right attire to put on to wear. Looking at her, Judah mistook her for a prostitute. That's a basic bond. He spent the night with his daughter-in-law. He was unaware. Knowing how guys react, it was just a matter of time before she was carrying his unborn. They are beautiful, a lady wonderfully and fearfully made. God actually knew what he was making when it was returned to be made. You entered by project. You are the main project that he actually made. You are worthy more than all the gold and diamonds in the world your maker made. But unless you present yourself as such, guys will always be guys. It's simply how the fallen nature was made. Give a boy a toy and you surely play is what I say. Amen.